Hello and welcome to another AFK journey video. My name is Jedediah and we're going to be talking again about Clashfronts today. This is game 3 round 2 from my guild BTGM. I'm going to take a look at the replay and discuss some of that as it's happening. We got our Vanguard skirmishes going off first. We have skirmishes here, here, and here. Ike gets 2. I get 1. And Say gets 1 up there as well. Siege Magic comes out. Let's try to see, look at those totals. We get a massive lead here, massive lead here. It doesn't look like we had any real contested tiles. Mordor wasn't really contested here. Turnham really wasn't contested here. Same thing with Emeralds up there. We only threw 1 team at each one of them, I believe. You can see Cataracts is getting a 4-win streak there. Amdal's getting a 4-win. I'm getting a 4-win. Amdal gets another 3-win. Trying to watch for these streaks here, right? Max 5-win streak up here. Boss gets a 3. Immortal gets a 6. Azurite 3. I was able to solo this entire tile. Yantron made a good effort up here, and we'll talk about both of those. So we captured that top one. Nami gets a very strong 7-win streak there. We were able to capture the bottom tile and the 2 middle tiles. We're almost done here. We're still fighting, but we're almost done. And there it goes. So that gives us a big lead for the round. So that brings us to 700, 380, 200, 160. And then we go into our trial stage clears. And we're going to skip through that. Save a little bit of time. Sufficient to say we got 40 here, 40 there. And as you can see, the combat trials, we got 90, Mordor got 66, so forth and so on. So that gives us a total of 1,075, Mordor 716, Eternum 341, and Emeralds 286. So let's take a look at some of those tiles. We'll take a look at Yantron's first. So Yantron was up here. We had 1 team. They had 11. Yantron had 3 more to go. He tried to get through 11 teams all by himself, and he tried as hard as he could. Got the 8-win streak with the Siren Lily May team. Let's take a quick look at his last win. Pretty dominant win there, but I mean, he lost a little too much stamina after that win in order to get the next one. Let's see what beat him on the next time. Aphrodite beat him with a okay, it seemed like an Igor version of Bonnie, so no Tassie, but yeah, this doesn't seem like one of the standard Yapala groups, but it could be. I'm not sure. Let's see. Someone can point that out if they want. And then we have 1 team here, 9 teams there. So Ike gets to solo. He got a lot of bullying the last round from our guild mates and some of the other guilds. And he came up and with a nice 9-win streak to solo the entire tile against Emeralds with his Igor Taline team. Yeah, Seda. This is a full stall team. Yeah, I think that is one of the ones from Yapala. I could be wrong. Seems like I remember seeing a Seda one that is similar grouping to this. Let's see. Let's go see his last win, maybe. Seda gets the drain there. Looks like Athayan is already gone, and Thorin is doing his regeneration cycle.
You'll get what's coming to you.
Sada's getting another drink there, and then it's all over.
Victory gleams like the sunlight.
Very, very strong win for Ike soloing the entire tile. He did have a Vanguard fight here, but there's really not much to see. We'll take a quick look at that. It shouldn't last too long, because Marcellus should just nuke them. It's one of the Shamir groups. And his Marcel with the Ravion, sorry. Variation. just nukes the hell out of them. The rebirth Chimera lasted for a few seconds and died. Alright, that's an easy win for him there. Let's see our melee wins. Amdom had a very strong streak to start us with the 4-win on the Chimera. He followed that up with another 3-win streak with a different team, the Siren and Lily May. Then he gets another 2-win, right? So he's streaking, he gets a little weaker each time. That's funny. 4, 3, 2 for Amdal. But hey, any streak is a good streak. And then Immortal comes with an even stronger streak of 6 with his Siren Lily May. Very strong group from Immortal. And then Ike wraps it up with a 7-win streak on his Marcel. Yeah, you want to see that Immortal game, maybe? Yeah, I'd like to see that. They don't show any of the Siren and Lily May groups. Let's see another one of those and see what Immortal's doing with his group. It's going up against a smaller group. Alright. Siren's going to get off his ultimate. Lily May's going to block one of theirs. Everybody's grouped up and just going down. And then Faramore's really going to get on with that. Boom. Of course, they have the immunity for Brutus, but it's only going to last so long. It's just delaying the inevitable at this point. And there he goes. Very strong one. Curious as to what knocked him down, because he was doing so strong there. Oh, that's the wrong tile. Let's take a look at what Immortal will end up losing to after that strong streak. Okay, he had enough stamina to lose to Bonnie Tassie. Okay. He was down to 56 and couldn't handle it anymore. Meanwhile, I took out the rest of them all the way down to 51 stamina, and then they went on into the trial guard stage. Alright, let's take a look at the top one. I think it's the least interesting of the two, if I recall correctly. Say had a very dominant performance here at Vanguard with his Marcel group, the standard layout. And is either one of these worth watching? Why not? Let's take a look at this one. It's going up against Cryo, Mahira, Taylene, and Amy. He's just doing so much damage the way Marcel likes to do. And he did so much damage that I think it actually took Pandora out before Cryo could come out, so Cryo can get the benefit of that energy. So Cryo didn't get a chance to ult because he did so much damage to kill Pandora before she could finish her cycle. Anyway, pretty dominant performance by Say up here. And as you can see, this was not really contested. They only had 5 Mordor, 8 Eternum, and we had 47. There was no way anyone was ever going to beat us, especially with Cataract starting us off with a 4-win streak with Bonnie Tassie. And then Max comes in with a very strong 5-win streak. Take a quick look at one of his fights. He's going up against a Perseus group there. His Chimera Siren. Everything's almost all dead before Siren even ults, and then Chimera ults as well. There's no way anything that was left after that was going to survive. Well, I was wrong, because there he is, and then he's dead. Lily May has that mechanism where she jumps around for a while and then dies after that. Alright, let's see. Is there anything else worth noting here? You got a big streak there, and then, yeah, Uden wipes it up with a 2-win with the Marcel. And then we go into the trial guard stage with my groups. So I didn't even get a chance to fight on that tile, which is great. I prefer that, to be honest with you. I'd rather my guys wipe them out before they even get to me. Alright, so yeah. I was Vanguard down here with my my weird Marcel comp with Seda. Let's see, was there either one of these worth watching, maybe? Bangs. Either one of those could be worth watching, so we'll watch the one against Mordor, maybe? Yeah, let's watch that. Bonnie Tassie group. So my Marcel has Aliceth on her. They get grouped up because of the Bonnie Tassie mechanic. With Iron. I lose Aliceth early. Yeah, and my Marcel really didn't get a chance to do much. It is weaker to Bonnie Tassie comp with the Seismic. That's where Seda, Athalia, and Damien come in, which you could argue, hey, you don't need Marcel and Aliceth, you just need to focus on making your Seda and Athalia stronger. I mean, there's an argument to be made there, that's true, but this is what I'm running with for now, because it beats everything. So, At least it's beat everything I've thrown at it, so yeah. There's probably a way to make that group a little better and move Marcel out to another group possibly, and I may take a look at that today. Let's see. May gets his nice guts has started right with a 2-win streak. Bangs comes back over us with emeralds with a 2-win streak. And then I get a chance to streak with my same group we just talked about, a Marcel group. I get a 4-win streak. I end up losing to a Bonnie Tassie. Like I said, it's weaker to those groups. That specific group. And then but I mean, I was at a stamina deficit, let's be honest here. So yeah, Say gets a nice streak with his Sylvena group. Well, it's just a 2-win streak, but it's not bad. It's better than nothing, right? So we're not streaking hard here, but we're streaking hard enough to get a good lead. Then we get into boss streaking. Azarak streaks for 3. Yeah, Shamira group. And Praetorian gets another streak for emeralds. The Igor Athalia. Then Nami is the real MVP here with a 7-win streak. I think most of the... Yeah, we've gotten down to the 400 million range, and Nami just cleans them up, right? So they keep getting weaker and weaker as she goes through that. Yeah, it's not really worth watching that. Where's the loss to? Taylene group. Okay. Alright, May 4-win streak. Alright, May started off with a 2-win and finishes up with a 4-win. So good on her for that streak. Gets us to the win of the tile. And then we jump into the Trial Vanguard. So I didn't get to fight much there either. And we had plenty of very strong teams left, obviously, because there really was no competition there either. 44, 5. Emeralds threw 28 at us, but they're arguably the weakest of the 3 opponents that we're facing. So it was really never in doubt there as well. So let's take a look at this round. As you can see, there's the totals again across the board. And let's see, rankings. That's what we really wanted to see. So individual contribution. Let's go back to round 1 because we didn't show that before. We had Emeralds and Mordor taking the top 2 slots with me at 3rd, Nico at 4th, Yantron at 5th, Amalif 6. Oh, Amalif, sorry. Lord McSwagger 7, Elendal 8, Ike at 9, Say at 10. So we'll do the top 10. So we took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the top 10. So we're making up 50% of the top 10 on round 1. Round 2 is a different story because we have Ike doing a very, very strong showing. He's starting to get made fun of in round 1s, but so here he goes. He blows up for round 2. Then me at 2, GG at 3, Yantron at 4, Say at 5, Lord Swagger 6, and Nora at 7, Immortal at 8, Bangs at 9, and Amdal at 10. And then, you know, honorable mention Nami at 11. So of the top 10, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we get 60%. So we got 1 better in the top 10 around 2. But we didn't face a lot of competition. It looks like Mordor's playing it safe right now, and they're going to make a stronger play in round 3 is their strategy. It's what it appears to be doing, or they're just letting us win. I doubt that they're letting us win. So we can definitely see there's probably going to be a lot more competitions in round 3 and round 4 as we vie for Hamster in the middle going forward. So very, very strong showing. Congratulations to everybody who got good streaks and wins there, and good luck to all of you on the future rounds of Clashfronts.